Hi guys, I wanted to come on here, with the way we live our lives in general, fast paced, we're going here, going there, lots of people are grabbing their coffee and running out the door, right? They're just living a life of on the go, go, go. Our brains, because our brains are doing so much at once, it really needs support. You need to be alert. You need our brains, the brain cells need an active support. And I have really discovered this in the methylene blue. I've been utilizing the methylene blue now. I think we introduced it like 4 months ago. And it's not something that you have to take daily. They recommend on the package every other day. They also recommend that you get in sunlight and about 30 minutes after you put it, on your tongue. For me, I put it at the back of my mouth, right? You can see I've got the blue tongue. I love it. It's fun. And some people dissolve it. They'll put it inside a smoothie or something. You have varying ways, that you can put it in hot tea. But it is a simple strip, and you can just tell that it activates your mind in ways that is hard to put into words. You can tell that it's effective. I am stunned at how inexpensive it is. This is such a quality product. And, in a world where it is hazy and confusing, and, we need that. We need to be able to be on our toes and have our creativity and, thinking, outside of everything that we see, right? If you're tuning into the news, it's very disheartening to tune into the news. And I pretty much do not pay attention to the news. I mean, I somewhat have an awareness of what's going on, but it's not like when, our parents, when we were growing up, where they were just digesting it every night. They would go and do their work and then come home and, dinner was made, or I would help my mom with dinner or what have you. And then we would all, sit down, at the table. And of course, Don Henley wrote the song, the bubble-headed bleach blonde comes on at 5, telling you about the plane crash with the gleam in her eye. And, it's kind of crazy how true those lyrics are today. But now it's, just so much mayhem. Like it's, unfortunately, it's horror story after horror story. There's very few heartwarming stories that are really being circulated out there. So, we need to be the heartwarming story for the world, right? That is where we come in. And the more in tune and aligned our mind, body, and spirit is, that just comes into play. And it really is up to us, what our natural foods are. Remember when we were growing up as kids, you could go into the grocery store, and I remember the smells. You could smell the fresh fruits and vegetables and things like that. Now when you walk in, you just can't, unless you're home growing everything. If you're organically home growing what you have, or let's say you're grabbing peaches or oranges from a tree that was planted 40, 50, 60 years ago, then you are still getting that essence. But today's, what is being hauled on a truck and delivered into the grocery store is absolutely not the quality that we ought to be seeing. So, just incorporating all of that, just allowing as much goodness in as possible. So what I've been starting to do is I'll put the strip on, in the morning, and obviously go for my walk, because, that is an activator. And it truly does. The instructions are on the box. This is the box right here, guys. The strips come in a little box, and I think it runs about 14 bucks. Very inexpensive. And you peel it open. You know, it's a foil peel open, similar to like when you're doing the mouthwash strips. If you were utilizing those, it's the same idea, and it just dissolves. So yeah, I encourage it. You know, if you are having brain fog, if you need clarity in your thought process, excuse me, or, you know, just your creativity, putting your words together, your concentration, any of those types of things, those have improved so much. I'm trying to list the things that I've noticed, but those definitely have been noticeable within the use, you know, of this product. And a lot of times, guys, our brain fog, and it's happening through the nutrition. Like if you're eating anything that's artificial or synthesized, or it's a bioengineered food or GMO or any of those kinds of things, it does matter what you put in your body, because your body's brain, you know, our gut, so to speak, has a brain. We have our brain and our mind, but our gut has a brain in itself. And when there's wasteful stuff put in there, it's going to affect how we perform, how we think, our energy level. You know, if we're putting toxins in, the body is going to naturally try to release those toxins. It's not going to receive them. It's going to identify it and say, you know, unfortunately, it's going to try to the body's going to try to rid of the toxins, and or you know, the body, unfortunately, the cells in the body can start abnormally reproducing. That's where your cancer comes in. The cancer comes in when the body is receiving things that it's not meant to assimilate. And that is a huge problem in our microwave on the go society. That's really what we have. So we are the remedy to that, just making small changes. And when you see the difference and feel the difference, you won't ever want to go back. You don't ever want to return back to when you start experiencing better quality of life. You don't ever want to go back to what will not work, you know, or what wasn't working. So, and the fact that we can do it affordably, that is what is so fantastic. You know, affordable, an affordable way to care for ourselves through the products that we have. So anyway, I hope that this inspired you. If you are, you know, lacking energy, if you are just struggling in your health, I just recommend that you have a look at the shop that I will have listed below, and please like and subscribe. Take care.